Let's solve the following using the substitution method. So here we have 3x minus 2y equals 2, and negative 5x plus 4y equals negative 6. First, we're going to label our equations. So this is equation 1, and this is our equation 2. Now, we are going to choose one of the equations and solve or make x the subject. So I'm going to choose equation 1, and I chose equation 1 because it's the simpler of the two. So using equation 1, make x the subject. So 3x minus 2y equals 2. First things first, we want to remove this 2y. So we have negative 2y. In order to remove the negative 2y, we'll have to add 2y. The reason for this is because 2y is being subtracted. Therefore, to remove 2y, we'll have to add a 2y. And what we do on the left side, we also have to do on the right side. So plus 2y. This leaves us with 0. So now we have 3x equals 2 plus 2y. We have 3 multiplying x, therefore we'll have to divide by 3 to remove this 3. 3 into 3 goes 1 times. And what we do on this side, we also have to do on the other side. 1 times x is x, and this is 2 plus 2y all over 3. And we know that 1 times any number is the number itself, and x is a variable which represents a number. Therefore, 1 times x is x. And we're going to label this as our equation number 3. Now, we're going to substitute equation 3 into equation 2 and solve for y. Substitute equation 3 into equation 2 and solve for y. And equation 2 is negative 5x plus 4y equals negative 6. So when we substitute equation 3 into equation 2, we have negative 5, 2 plus 2y all over 3 plus 4y equals negative 6. And now we're going to simplify this equation. Negative 5 times positive 2 is negative 10. And we have plus 2y. So when we are distributing the 5, we're going to view this part as separate. So negative 5 times positive 2y equals negative 10y, and this is all over 3, plus 4y equals negative 6. Now we are going to separate this, and we can separate them because they both share the same denominator. So this part can be written as negative 10 over 3 minus 10 over 3y plus 4y equals negative 6. So this part is written as this. So now we are going to group like terms. We need to remove this from this side and put it here. So we have negative 10 over 3. Therefore, we'll have to add a 10 over 3. And we know that whatever we do on this side, we have to do it on the other side. So this is 0. Negative 10 over 3 plus 10 over 3 is 0. We are now left with negative 10 over 3y plus 4y equals negative 6 plus 10 over 3. And negative 6 plus 10 over 3 is negative 8 over 3. So we now have negative 10 over 3y plus 4y equals negative 8 all over 3. Now we have negative 10 3 or negative 10 over 3y plus 4y, and this leaves us with 2/3 y. So 2 over 3y equals negative 8 over 3. And we need to remove this 2/3 from this side. So to remove it, will have to divide by 2/3. And whatever we do on this side of the equation, we also have to do it on the other side. So any number into itself is 1. So we have 1 times y gives us y. Then negative 8 over 3 divided by 2/3 is, and we know that when we divide fractions, we find the reciprocal of the divisor and use it to multiply the dividend. So 3 into 3 goes 1 times, 3 into 3 goes 1 times, 2 into 2 goes 1 times, 2 into 8 goes 4 times, 2 into negative 8 goes negative 4 times. So negative 4 times 1 is negative 4, and 1 times 1 is 1. And 1 into negative 4 simply gives us negative 4. Therefore, our y value is negative 4. Now we're going to substitute our y value. We're going to substitute our y value into equation 1 and solve for x. So this is our y value. And we are going to substitute it into equation 1 and solve for x. Substitute y into EQ1 and solve for x. And equation 1 is 3x minus 2y equals 2. And y equals negative 4. So we will have 3x minus 2 times negative 4 equals 2. 3x negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. So we have plus 8 equals 2. We need to get x by itself, so we'll have to remove the negative 8. So what we'll have, positive 8, because we have 8 being added to 3x. So in order to remove this 8, we'll have to subtract 8. So 3x plus 8 minus 8 equals 2. And what we do on this side, we do on the other side. So minus 8. This leaves us with 3x equals negative 6. 3 into 3 goes one time. 3 into negative 6 gives us negative 2. And 1 times x is x. Therefore, our x value is negative 2. Therefore, we can say when x equals negative 2, y equals negative 4. Or we can write our answer as 2, negative 2, negative 4. And so this is our x term and this is our y term. Let's check our answers. 3x, x is negative 2, minus 2y, y is negative 4, equals 2. 5x minus, plus rather, 4y equals negative 6. Go ahead, pause the video and check our answers. Great. If you have any questions or need further explanation on anything done in this video, please leave them in the comment section.